Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 2. In the last part, we were training up some Digimon so we could get them back into fighting shape. And what Digimon do we have? Well, we have Mudfrigimon, we have Devimon, and we have Megadramon, Pangemon. Those two are not quite ready to Digivolve, DNA Digivolve, whatever. They're not ready yet. So we're going to Digivolve these two, and then we'll have a team to go ahead and go into the dungeons with. This Pangemon has a max of 30, so he'll be maxing before the rest. But I haven't quite sure. Well, good to know that this not being able to talk is carrying on into the later episodes. But Pangemon, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do once he reaches that max. Will I keep going and just work on these other two, or will I Digivolve it for something else? I may just switch it out for Megadramon and start training him instead while these two level up. Either way, let's get them to Digivolve, and unfortunately, I already know what they're going to Digivolve into, and I did this completely random like I was saying before, but it turns out we're not going to get very much change. Meteormon. So there's our Meteormon, which we Digivolved from and are now back to. So no new move there. What about this one? Well, of course it's gonna be my Otismon. What else was it gonna be? But that's okay, my Otismon's pretty cool. Either way, I'm okay with this. I will enjoy my teams, and we will have a Digiline set up between Megadramon and these three. I know I have two of these, but it's okay. It is okay, because we'll just switch out Megadramon for Pangemon if we have to do a boss fight, especially because of his healing ability, which, by the way, I haven't mentioned, is awesome. Now, also, you'll notice I have a lot of bits from training, and I also have the Digi-Beetle maxed out. I'm pretty sure I did this in the last episode. I didn't do it off screen. I usually don't do things off screen. Either way, I will show it again in case you missed it in the last episode, so let's go check the Digi-Beetle. Upgrade. Bam. There are two parts missing, but I don't think we can add them on because of our Digi-Beetle type. So we have the R cannon, and I have a bug zapper added, but we have the R cannon, and then the Z cannon isn't unlocked yet. But since we only have room for one cannon at the two cannons, because the bug zapper counts as a cannon, this doesn't really help. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, and I'm gonna, let's see, status, condition. Digi-Beetle. Oh, it can have 4 cannons. Shooter. Okay, so we can add the R cannon. Let's go ahead and do that and then max it out. Even though I never use the R cannon, so it's just something I never used. Probably should, but you know. Alright, so we'll assemble. Bam. Upgrade. R cannon, and it's maxed. So now we're all maxed. All the only thing left is Z cannon, and that's not unlocked until later, so we won't worry about that. I don't know if I use the Z cannon much anymore either. Z cannon's what's actually used to attack other Digimon. The R cannon is for shooting the stuff that raises Digimon stats, kind of like X items in Pokemon, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so let's head out to the wide world of... You know, Web Domain almost seemed harder than Bios Domain, but I know Bios Domain is our next stop. Our, like, big enemy fight thing, whatever. Skipping this fight, just gonna run away from it because... Well, if it's a Raremon, I'm going to, because it's just more trouble than it's worth. It's not hard, but it's just... Okay, this one's not that bad then. Dark side attack. It's actually almost not even worth the actual... I don't know why I choose Numemon. This is almost actually not worth the fight because the experience is pretty bad for the time it wastes. Oh well. We're back with our old team. It's like we never left, except Megadramon switched in for Pangiamon. Yeah. Boom. Mushroomon goes down like a bitch. And Numemon is as gross as ever. But at least he attacked his own teammate. It's always good. So it's at this point where it's like... I'm gonna go ahead and attack with Demi Dart. It's at this point where if I need to use somebody with disposable MP, I actually want to probably go for Megadramon because I can switch him out with Pangiamon. The other two will level up, so they will have MP constantly coming back throughout the domain, so I don't have to worry about them so much. Alright, I almost didn't know if I set Megadramon to attack Digimon. But I did, and now he's dead. Now see, that battle took a minute, and I'm gonna get, what, 50? 102? Okay. Maybe that experience was worth it. Maybe that is actually worth it. When I'm like training here, I don't even actually pay attention to the HP. I pay attention to how much HP till the next level. But the actual XP that the monsters give, I kind of ignore. So I saw a chest down here. What is in you? Mech fix? Alright, I'll take it. Anything up here? Oh, it's gonna be in our way. That is gonna be in our way. I don't think that this is going to block me off completely, hopefully. Not. We'll see. But now this fight is not worth, especially not worth a fight, because it gives decent experience, but gives too much damage to the party. The fights that I will probably be fighting and cutting out later on will be the Kuwagamon fights, because those are definitely good experience, but just take quite a while to do. Now, the one with Flymon may even consider running from altogether, because that's not worth the time at all. Alright, I guess I'll just break this magnetic thing. And probably nothing here. Probably could have went the long way and got the same thing. Oh, actually, it was here. Okay, cool. Not wasted. Not a wasted thing at all. Sweet. No. I'd already moved on. Just wanted to get that chest. Where's the Quagamon I was talking about? Now, if I don't have to fight them, I still won't, because I'm wanting to get to the boss. Because I can take him out with just these Digimon. See if Alright. Maybe thinking about fighting these guys. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and get our movesets back before we get to the boss. Focus on taking Gekumon out first. I was about to say last. Definitely take him out first because of his confusion. Red Vegemon next because of the poisoning effect that he has. I mean, I've explained this all before, but I'm just going back over it because it gives me something to talk about. One, but also some people might not have saw it the first time. What if they just magically skipped over some episodes? Aha! You can't poison something that's already dead. Unless you're like poisoning food or something, I suppose. Then you can poison. Yeah, you can poison pretty much anything. Megadramon, attack the red Vegemon. Alright. Should probably actually take out Sukamon does the least damage, but he also dies in 2 hits from anybody here, so maybe not Meteormon, but 2 hits from most people here. Red Vegemon might die in 2 hits too. Yep. Okay, they both die from 2 hits. Boom. And his party time sucks because it's not gonna hit anybody. Well, not gonna hit anybody hard. Yeah, it doesn't even do double-digit damage. Alright, so I said that disposable damage would probably be best left towards towards Megadramon, but I'm going to go ahead and guard here just in case because I haven't been paying attention to how much he needs to level up. I don't know exactly what it is, but I did look it up and it actually makes sense now, what it sounds like. Alright, so he is definitely the next one to level up. Not gonna have to fight this Gekomon, luckily. So I'm gonna have to start getting into some fights to level these guys up to 22 before the boss floor. Although there are some enemies on the boss floor if I don't level up by then. I'd rather not fight him on machine floor because of that Guardramon. I'm bound to get a force fight here. Oh, really? How about in here? Wow. That right there is a lot of luck to not get a fight on this floor. Even though I actually want to fight. That wasn't that Quagamon. Huh. Virus Candy. Wow, both of the Quagamon are on machine specialty floor. Luckily, they're not machine specialty, so they won't stay on the floor. They only stay on the floor if their own specialty is that of the floor. Alright, so we're gonna own these guys. Take out Quagamon first, of course, because of his defense lowering Scissor Claw. My Otismon staring him down, looking kind of derp. He does have a kind of derpy face. Yeah, it's like, oh, we're gonna put Protect Grenade because it's better than Destruction. Even though you can clearly hear him say Destruction Grenade. Shut up, Fleurizamon. You can't hurt a fly. Alright, Guardramon next. And I'm actually going to attack Dark Rizamon with my Otismon to confuse him. See if I can't hyperheat. Haha, you do not hurt me anymore. Remember how you always used to own my ass? Well, not anymore, my friend. You still hit decently hard, I suppose. You should have seen when I was training. I was training on the Akatori and Kakatorimon inside of Bio's domain with these guys, and I was able to keep up with them by like level 12 or 13. Maybe it was maybe 13. But yeah, I was just owning them. just do this, and we're done. Guardiamon will probably get to go first, sadly. Well, I mean before Meteormon, so this battle's still gonna be up in the air. Come on, go first, Meteormon. Yeah, Meteormon! You pulled out the win while pulling it out in fashion. Alright, it's a level up for Megadramon. Bam. 16,000 HP. Let's see if that's his max level. Hopefully not. Oh, it is. Bam, he has hit his max. Alright, so Pangemon, you're going in the you're going in the front, Pangemon. Meteormon and Myotismon. So he's probably gonna max out way before the other guys do. And at that point I will work on my second group of Digimon, I guess. But I'm also going to try to get this set of missions done before that has to happen, so I won't have to go on another grinding spree anytime soon. Well, anytime soon. At least relatively soon. I would prefer if I could get the fight with the other Devimon. Because how much do I need? 720. Ooh. I maybe have to take all that I can get. So yeah, I cut that out because that battle is longer than I remember it. Did that battle countless times, and it never felt like it took that long. What do we have here? A memory bug. Okay, I'm not worried about catching Digimon, so I can take that one. Alright, an Ogremon and an Nenimon. That was the easier match that I would like to have gotten. So I'm gonna fight those. I actually need 3 more battles in order to level up the other 2, and by that time Pangemon's gonna be low, so I may switch him out after this fight. Alright, so this battle's really easy. Devimon first, everybody attack him, he'll go down. Giga Destroyer. Pangemon just freaking owns these virus-type Digimon, since he is a vaccine, and it cleanses the data type, or it cleanses the virus types. And Meteormon pretty much does nothing. I mean, he stays up there with Devimon, but only because of his attack and his specialty. Hauga. Alright, so I'll attack Ogremon, and then I'm gonna guard the rest of the time with Pangemon. Alright, good. He gets to take the brunt of this pummel whack. Or maybe not. Thanks you, confusion. And he is dead. And then Nanimon is no problem. Oh, Ogremon survived, actually. Oh well. I feel like leaving him alive because he'll either kill himself. Well, he only has Pummel Wax, so Fire Blast. I'll take care of him. Bye-bye, Ogremon. And burn in hell, Nanimon. Whatever the fuck you are. A little ball with feet. That has future type stamped on his head. I don't know. guard, and you guys attack. Go all out. Hit him with a splash attack. Oh my god, my Otismons. His fingers, I don't know if they're fingers or if they're like razor blades. They kind of look like razor blades. I know they're supposed to be fingers, but they look like razor blades. He's Edward Scissorhands. My Otis Scissorhands. Yeah, 2 more battles and he will level up. So, about run out of time on this one, so in the next part, I will probably fight this battle, and then in the next time, oh, wow, great ending. In the next part, I will be 1 battle away from leveling up. So, see you next time. There.